The AIDS Walk took place this weekend at Massage Place, and the event raised roughly $60,000 in cash and in-kind donations. That has exceeded last year's final tally of $23,000. It could be a testament to the growing awareness about HIV and AIDS, but more work needs to be done even within the healthcare system.
You may think you know about HIV or AIDS.
Well, I'm here to tell you that the face of HIV has changed.
It was a campaign piloted in Prince George and Vancouver, the push to be tested for HIV. Once it wrapped up in 2013, it was such a success, it was rolled out provincially. The message? HIV is a chronic disease, not a life sentence anymore, and regardless of socioeconomic status, get tested. HIV still has a stigma associated to it, even within the healthcare sector. For instance, something as simple as the open layout of a blood testing facility doesn't lend itself to agreeing to a blood test. That's where normalizing the disease comes in.
If everyone's getting tested for HIV and we're not targeted testing, we're not outing anyone. If you're sitting in a large room and someone says, oh, hey, Mr. Jones, come over for your HIV test, people are automatically going to think, what's going on with that guy, right? But if everyone's getting tested, it removes that specialty, that specialness of HIV, and it makes it normalized.
Another area found lacking in the healthcare system and HIV treatment starts with education. Positive Living North hears it time and again from clients. Medical students are not trained in HIV.
Most doctors and nurses get a very, very small amount of HIV education through their training.
Positive Living North is heavily invested in the educational campaign, getting the word out about HIV to anyone who will listen, including those in the medical community.
Really just getting out that messaging out to everyone about how to protect themselves is, very important. And looking at the work that Northern Health is doing internally within their infrastructure is being wonderful. So that, we're seeing capacity building on a number of different fronts.
That's where Sam Milligan comes in. A big part of his job is to get that same message out into the mainstream. He's put on many miles to do that work within Northern Health.
We've been to Vanderhoof, Fort St. James, Fraser Lake, Burns Lake, Stewart, Atlin, Dease Lake, Prince George. We're working with Quesnel and Fort St. John right now, so we're getting the message out to healthcare practitioners, nurses, MPs, physicians, social workers, et cetera, about the new testing guidelines and really where HIV is now.
He often works with practitioners in other fields of chronic health, such as renal care, cardio care, and diabetes, because he says, after all, HIV is a chronic disease. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.